Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's B. Avery here again for another episode of Just My Opinion. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And with this episode, we're talking The Mandalorian, Star Wars on Disney Plus, Season 1, Episode 4, titled The Sanctuary. Now, before I'm shooting this video, I did see the episode twice. I don't know why I like to do that. I mean, the first time I just like to watch it and just, enjoy it as a fan. The second time that's actually like when I, try to take notes, if I take notes at all. And while, another great episode, but I don't like this one as much as the first three. It was still good. There are some things that kind of bug me. I mean, just not really bug me, but just, wasn't as great as the previous three episodes. And I know I said that at the beginning of episode 3 when I was reviewing that one, when I was recapping that one, but this still is a great episode. So of course, at the end of episode 3, titled The Sin, all the Mandalorians come and they save the Mandalorian, Mando and Baby Yoda, and they run off in their ship. And then we got Carl Weathers' character, Grief Karga, that's in the ship, and he tries to stop him, and Mando shoots him in the chest, but he has that Bexbar armor and stops him, and they fly off. So at the very beginning of this episode, we pick up right there, and then we get Baby Yoda and the Mando trying to find some place where they can relax for a few months. And it was just interesting to me already. He's like, oh, we have this planet over here, let me look at my radar or whatever and scope it out or whatever. Oh, nobody's here. We can camp out for like a few months or whatever, stretch our legs. I mean, I don't know. I mean, did I misunderstand something? I'm like, is this equipment broken? Because there's people all over the place. You got towns and villages and bars and clubs, and then you got these raiders over here. What's it called? The ATST. I know those are the smaller mech things in Star Wars. I'm used to the was it the AT-AT or the AT-AT? Which one is it called? I hear people arguing back and forth in the fandom world, on which one is called. But anyway, I just kind of was like, dude, what I thought y'all was gonna be chilling by yourself, posting up, parlaying with nobody. But this whole planet is infiltrated, with everybody. But the episode also just starts off with you got this nice village, this nice town people, nice group of mixed people, and they get these raiders coming in, and already it's like, okay, this whole episode kind of has the Seven Samurai, the Magnificent Seven vibe, to where people can't fight, and raiders come in and kill them, murder them, take all the resources, the land, and they're like, oh, we need help, please teach us how to fight. I mean, that's exactly what it is. Not as good as the Seven Samurai or Magnificent Seven, not expecting it to be anyway, but that is the underlying theme of this episode. But what frustrated me early on is like, when they're doing their thing and just enjoying life, farming, fishing, doing whatever, having a good time, the raiders come in, everybody's like, oh crap, run away. And then I can't tell if this was a little boy or a little girl, but the little boy just down there screaming, or a girl, oh mommy, come save me. Like, come on, I understand you may not know how to fight, but do you not know how to run? I would understand if you got hurt or you was trying to run, your ankle got sprained or something like that, but it's like, you just sat there and was screaming or whatever. I don't know. If I was a mom, I would have whooped your butt or whatever. Like, hey, man, you got to learn how to run. Like that was just like a little frustrating to me. And, we get these raiders come in. I think they said the name. And even though I watched it twice, I didn't write it down or I remember. But they just kind of I'm finna say the Ewoks, not the Ewoks, but they just kind of remind me of the orcs from the Lord of the Rings franchise when they're like, or whatever. So, and we got that. But then we cut back to Baby Yoda and Mando on the ship. Baby Yoda acting like an asshole, just pressing buttons, just messing up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, chill out. You gonna, I don't know, blow something out or whatever. We're gonna crash and, well, I don't know if you can crash in space, but you guys just be floating around forever. Who knows? I've never been to space before. Have you? But no, I was getting to know, like, man, will you stop touching stuff? Like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, chill out. Just sit back. I done saved your butt already. Just chill out, man. And they was trying to extract your force powers, and you up here just pressing buttons on the ship or whatever. But they get down there, and it's obvious that they're using practical effects with Baby Yoda. They're not using CGI. I mean, they may be using a little bit, just to kind of touch up some things, but it's clearly a puppet. But I mean, sometimes it looks real. Sometimes it doesn't. And I'm like, okay, I mean, this is Disney. Y'all have all the resources. Y'all done put millions of dollars in this. You can make the puppet look a bit more realistic. Y'all have done it before, and in this whole Star Wars franchise, and other just in modern day technology. But jumping forward, kind of towards the jumping forward a little bit towards the end of the episode. Something that did kind of just stand out to me, it was like you have this practical puppet of Baby Yoda, but then you have the CGI frog that he's trying to capture, and eat or whatever. And then when you have two of those figures within the same frame right next to each other, it was a little jarring, the contrast in between the two. Like the CGI frog is clearly CGI, and the puppet Baby Yoda is clearly a puppet. So I just kind of thought they could have did a better job there. But man is like, sit there, don't move like a dog, like sit and whatever. And he like teleports over there, but he does look kind of cute when he's walking or whatever. And so they go in their little thing in the little hut, the little bar, and some little cat, I don't know what it is, a dog cat creature looking, I don't know, lion tiger combination, like a liger tiger cat, whatever, scares the crap out of Baby Yoda. And they sitting down or whatever. Then we see Miss Gina Carano over there. Her character is Cara Dune. She was I just wrote this down, I don't know, a drop soldier from the rebellion. Like this dude was reading. No, but she's in like Deadpool, Blood and Bone, one of my favorite Michael Jai White movies, Haywire, and also The Fast and the Furious. So as soon as I saw her, I was like, okay, she's gonna be kicking some ass. And she did kick the Mandalorian's ass. I was like, damn, bro, you getting kind of whooped out there. She hit him with a left, and then just she held him up like this and just kind of came down like, I play him, and just knocked his ass on the ground head first. I was like, God dang, she can box and whatever. I mean, I don't mind her winning or it being a draw, and I guess you can kind of say it was a draw because when I watched it twice, he had the gun pointed on her first, so he could have killed her, but she had to. They had to make her represent. They're not just gonna have her come to the show and get whooped. They wouldn't. The dude was trying to burn her ass too. Like, I don't know, maybe could have like tried to grappling hook her foot or something. I don't know. But it was an interesting fight. I liked it. It seemed like there was just really, throwing bows. And then we got Baby Yoda out there or whatever, teleporting. You want some soup? What I'm saying? They're chopping it up. Inside they make up, and she was like, hey, I thought you had a fob against me. That's why I came with you so hard. What I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. And so, they go off and do their thing. She's like, look, I'm already here. You got to leave. And so, we get to the, Mando over there, I guess, finna bounce or fix his ship. And then and another bad thing I didn't really care for in the episode is the acting from the townspeople, I guess, just wasn't the best. It could have been better, especially from these two gentlemen, like, oh man, this is all we have. And we came over here in the middle of the night and we have to go back in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, this acting is just not that good. Carl Weathers, Grief Karga's character, and these characters right here need to step their acting game up a bit because it just, unfortunately, it just wasn't the best in my humble opinion. But he like, hey, I'm trying to chill anyway. I'm trying to go in the middle of nowhere, stretch my legs with my little Baby Yoda with the Force powers. Give me all your money. And so, then he goes over and, gets Gina Carano's character, Cara Dune, and they go over there, hey, we got some people or whatever, he about to kill the little boy girl because he's, sneaking in there. And I don't know her name, but she was choosing. One of them, the woman that could shoot or whatever, she was choosing tough. What is her name? Is it Winter? Isla Ferris? Let me see. No, that is not. Winter is a girl. So excuse me there. What is her name? Yeah, I don't know what her name is, but y'all know who I'm talking about. The lady that was choosing, is it? Oh, Amara. Amara. Played by Julia Jones. What else has Julia Jones been in? Nothing the Ridiculous Six, Twilight, Westworld, and Wind River was good. That was a good movie. Y'all need to see that one. That was a really good movie. But Omara coming through, and she already choosing like, oh, Mando, you looking kind of good. I'm sorry that we only have the barn, but I hope you're comfortable. And we're going to get to the choosing, later on. But, Mando and Cara, they go out and they scoping the scene and like, oh, man, we got these bandits over here. We got this ATST or whatever. And it's just kind of cool to where, like, each episode he upgrades his armor, or we get to see something new that his armor can do, because he flipped I feel silly saying he flipped the helmet on, but he's able to see like the thermal readings of like footprints and things of that nature. So in the last episode we got the whistling birds. This one we got the thermal on. When is he going to get his jetpack? I'm waiting for that or whatever. Then he'll just be super duper decked out. That's cool. And even before that, she was like, hey, when is the last time you took off your helmet? He was like, well, shit, yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to bed. I got to eat. She's like, no, in front of somebody. It was like, well, I was their age the last time I took it off, or put it on. You're talking about the little kids out there. And that's just like the code. And I like his character still because, he just has a code of conduct that he lives by, and he won't break it. You know what I'm saying? And even when I was praising the show last week, when I recorded the episode 3, is what am I trying to say here? Oh, like he's not perfect. Sometimes when he fights, he gets whooped, and he did kind of get whooped by Gina Carano's character, Cara Dune or whatever. So I'm just really liking him as far as he's like a good fighter, but he's not the perfect invincible fighter. But at the same time, he just keeps dropping his code, and it's just like how important it is to him. But next we get to the Magnificent Seven and the Seven Samurai part of it, and they're just like, man, we not, y'all gotta go. And it's like, we can't leave. Our ancestors planted these seeds and all this. And he's like, hey, let me teach you how to fight. And you get what I'm trying to say. But dude had the stick turned the wrong way. I'm like, come on. It seemed like they kind of trained them fast. And I was like, okay, they seem like they got a nice vibe of playing here or whatever. So they infiltrate, go and blow up the little blue beer they got, the little blue drink that the, ATT comes through and chases them to their little plan, that they got set up. And I'm like, wait a minute. I thought y'all said y'all was going to dig a hole, but I thought y'all was going to cover up the hole. Of course the thing is not going to step in the pond. Why would he do that? That don't make no dang sense. So that was kind of retarded to me, or kind of silly to me, or whatever, as far as that's concerned. And I've never even heard of these characters before in Star Wars. They're called the Clotoonians. If I'm Klootoinian, Clotoonians or Clotoonians or whatever. I'm spitting everywhere. My bad. But we're kind of like, these people are silly, have to know what type of strategy is like. The dude, the ATST, is that what it's called? Yeah, ATST starts flashing the light. And they're like, get down. And they're not even getting down. They just still sitting there like, I wonder if he sees us. Maybe if we don't move, he won't see us. I'm like, dude, the dude got the flashlight on you. This is not Jurassic Park, okay? Where, I'm talking about the T-Rex, I'm like, don't move. I'm like, dude, he's finna blast you away, you know what I'm saying? But, he didn't end up getting blasted away or whatever. And they end up winning or whatever. And that's cool. It was entertaining. I liked it. I wish the fight could have been like a little bit longer. But hey. But then we get to the daytime, and this is when I'm always trying to give Mando some ass. It's like, hey, can I do something for you on the inside? I was like, hold up. Like, I know you gotta go, but my goodness gracious, we are thankful, and I want to show you how thankful I am. You know what I'm saying? Wink, 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 wink. Gina Carano over there sipping her tea, like, saying like, oh, you better go in there, wax that ass. You know what I'm saying? But he like, and I'm good, man. I'm chilling. I don't. It's just funny to me. It was a song on the nose, like, hey, you want me to do something for you on the inside? It was something she said, like, hey, let's go in here. Let me. She was really trying to give it to him or whatever. In my opinion, maybe she wasn't. Y'all can comment below what you think. But then, what am I trying to say? He was like, okay, let me just leave Baby Yoda here because it seemed like he having a good time. But then we get this other bandit with the fob or whatever trying to execute him. Gina Carano over there saves him. And I thought she was going to go with him or whatever, but she didn't. She just like, I'm a chill. I'm going to do this. And, he was telling Amara, like, I don't belong here. And, and it was good. And one of the things that was like, this is really weird is like, the little boy girl or whatever, Winter was like, or little girl Winter was like, I'm going to miss you. I'm like, you just met Baby Yoda 5 seconds ago. How you going to miss him? I don't know. But it was a good episode. I'm looking forward to next. I didn't know this was directed by Bryce Dallas Howard either. I was surprised when I saw that name. but it was interesting. Another great episode. Not as good as episode 1, 2, and 3, but it was still good. And I'm looking forward to the next episode. So guys, please let me know down below, what is your favorite episode? Did you like this episode? What is your favorite thing about the show? Let me know down in the comments below. Let's get this conversation going and keep it flowing. Guys, that is just my opinion. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you liked the video, please go ahead and give me the thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel. I just reached 15K subscribers. Still small over here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But please subscribe and help me reach 20,000. And then we can move to 1 million. You can also look me up on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all that good stuff. It's right there at the bottom of your screen. It's in the pinned comments. Also, in the description box. You don't have no excuse. Just click the link, click the follow button, and help me reach at least 1,000 followers on Instagram. But guys, no, before you go, again, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget to always chase your dreams, because I'm chasing mine. My name is Brandon Keith Avery, and that's just my opinion. Peace.